Okay guys, welcome to another episode of Nano Reef Builder. I have a guest with me today. This is my little one, Maya Madison. Say hi, Maya.
Hi.
So she wanted to help me today. Today I am trying to get my water going. So I have this right here, this Aquatic Life RO bundle plus DI unit, 50 gallons per day that I just got. I haven't opened it. Maya's gonna help me open it and we're gonna see what's inside. And let's see what we got here. Maya, help me open it up. So we're gonna show everybody what's in the box. Okay, so first of all, there you go, hold that up so everybody can see it. Let's turn it around this way. Let's see what we got. Okay, wanna hold it? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up closer to the camera. Whoops, it's a little bright right there, huh? Okay, sun is shining in. So there's what we have right there so far. These are 3 of the stages. The 4th stage is probably in here. Oh, okay, we got lots of stuff. What else we got in there, Maya? Pull something out. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. This is the 50 gallons per day RO Classic membrane right here. Okay, what do we got here? Tubing, whole bunch of tubing, okay. This is the inline deionization filter right here, okay. And what else do we have here? So we have a whole bunch of stuff. So we have what looks like instructions, okay. I like instructions.
Dad,
right?
can I draw?
Hold on real quick. You can draw on that, sure. So I like instructions. I did put together my Mag Tool protein skimmer that did not come with instructions. If you haven't seen that video, I struggled just a little bit. So hopefully there are instructions in here. Wait, hold on. It looks like we got some tools for tightening and loosening some things. Some connectors. And I don't know, some press fittings. It says scan the QR code for helpful tips on using the press fittings. So that must mean that there's some things you need to know about using those. And we have like just some other adapters, a couple screws. So basically there's my whole kit. So let me spread it all out here, Maya. Hold on, let's make sure we can see everything. So this is everything that came in the package right here. You can pretty much see it all. Let's see what these instructions look like. Make sure that they are instructions. Let's see, water supply installation. Okay, mounting the RO bundle, yep. Connecting the tubing, filling the cartridges. Okay, so it looks like that would be a painful process. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the video. Painful process for you to watch, right? So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the video. Me and Maya are going to do our best to put this together. I'm going to follow the directions. I'm going to start my stopwatch. And once we get it together, I will come back and give you an update. So we'll see. You ready to help me out, Maya? All right, say bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll see you in a little. Okay, so I decided I'm going to try to make maybe some small video clips as I go through trying to put this together. So here's the first one right here. This is step 1, connecting the tubing. And the first thing I need to do is remove these clips. And so here's one right here. And so you're going to remove this clip. You press down on this little piece right here, and then you pull this out. So I've already taken off the clips on these and pushed them down, and I pull it out, and I pulled off the clip, pushed it down, and pulled it out. So this is what I have removed so far, these clips and these 3 plugs. So now I'm going to move on to the next step. Okay, so here we go, update. Okay, so following the directions. So what I had to do was I had to take the one long piece of tubing that I had, right, all of this tubing, and I had to cut it into 3 pieces. So after I removed those plugs, like I showed you, what I did was I I had to get the supply water connection, which is the faucet adapter right here. And I cut this piece right here and I connected it doing that same method where you kind of pull this clip out, you lift up this little piece, then you push this in, you push the piece back down, you put the clip back on. And I did the same thing right here. Then you have to do another one on the wastewater. So I cut another piece right here. This is where my wastewater is going to come out. And then I connected it back in here with that blue clip. And then I did my final one, which is where my filtered water is going to come out. And once again, I shoved it all the way down in there. It's about a 1/4 inch. And then you put this little clip in here, which pulls up this piece and locks it. So I have completed page 1 and moving on. Okay, so I have moved into the bathroom because the next thing I'm supposed to do is connect this and flush out the carbon cartridge. So the way this comes doesn't fit, but it tells you that there's an adapter. So I got this adapter and it looks like it's going to screw on here. If I can do it. Okay, that was painful, I apologize, but that's going to screw on there, and then this is going to screw on to here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put both the wastewater and the filtered water at this point, because I don't want the filtered water, so both of them I'm going to put both of the ends of those into the sink here, and then I'm going to flush it. So let me get that set up, and then I'll start the flushing process. Okay, so it looks like a cluster because I don't want to cut my long piece of tubing here yet because I don't know exactly how I'm going to have this set up. But basically, as you can see, what I have is I have it connected where the water's coming out of the faucet, and then I have the waste line connected right there. And then this is what would be the filtered water, but right now they want us to flush it. So I'm going to go ahead, it says flush for 5 minutes. So let's turn it on and see if we get water spraying all over the place. A little bit of water dripping out here, but I just didn't want to tighten any of that stuff too much. Maya's coming in here to check. So I can see that water is flowing through the cartridges, and lo and behold, there we go. Okay, so wastewater is coming out, and
That looks cool, Dad.
This would be the filtered water right here. And this is the wastewater. So you can see it appears to be functioning wastewater and what would be clean water. I have started my timer. And so I'm going to let that flush for 5 minutes. So I'm not worried about this leaking right here. So far the directions are working great and everything seems to be working fairly easily. So I'll check back in 5 minutes. Okay, so 5 minutes has gone by. So I have flushed out the carbon filter. Now it's time to put in the RO membrane, and I need to flush this actually for 30 minutes. So what I'm going to do is, the directions say to pop off this right here. So you pull off this piece and disconnect this elbow, which will take me just a second. And then there's a little tool that I'm going to use that was provided to unscrew this. Then I'm going to go ahead and put this filter in there. And then I'm just going to do the same process that I just did, only now I have to flush it for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, then I can come back and connect the deionization filter, which I will show. That'll go on there. And the filtered water will then go in the bottom. It will go through the top, and then the water that I will use to collect will come out of the top right here. So far everything is working great. It does just take a little while to do it correctly. So I'll check back in 30 minutes. Okay, so my 30 minutes has started, and even though I still don't have the deionization filter on there, the fact that I put in the membrane now into the main component and we're flushing, you will see that there's a lot more wastewater. There's more wastewater than there is clean water. And that's just going to continue to have a greater differential. Once I put on the deionization filter, there's going to be significantly more wastewater and less clean water, which is why you can see right now it's flowing pretty good, but this thing's only rated at 50 gallons per 24 hours. This is a very small unit, so I expect to see this flow get significantly decreased once I get the whole thing hooked up. But I will check back in on that in about 29 more minutes. Okay, so we are in full production mode. I got the deionization filter on there. I got the whole thing hooked up. I went ahead and just set it in the sink, so I didn't have to worry about any leaks or anything. It is still leaking just a little bit out of here. I'm just going to need to look, probably go to Lowe's or Home Depot and get a little washer, because it's just kind of leaking out a little bit here at the top, but I'm not super worried about that. That has nothing to do with the unit. I have my wastewater right here going down the drain, and then just to be safe, I got my 5-gallon bucket over here in my other sink, just in case, I lose track and it overflows, because I'm going to need to time this. So I'm going to time this and see how long it takes to fill. This is the rate at which my filtered water is coming out, which really doesn't seem too bad. So we'll see how long it takes to fill that 5 gallons. Plus I have 2 more. I've only got an 11-gallon Nano tank. So far, so good. Of course, I'm going to need to test the parameters of that water when I get a test kit. But so far, so good on this unit. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So we'll see how it lasts. Let me know what you guys think.